day. Good day. Hello. How are you today? How are you guys doing today? I hope you're out and getting some sunshine, some fresh air, some nature, fun, right? I hope you guys are well. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. And we are going to do an energy check. No specific message. We're just going to check the energy and see what your focus is, what your focus should be, maybe some energies around you, right? I hope you guys are well. Again, welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you feel led to do so, go ahead and tap that bell for me. Okay. So let's take a look. We're going to tap in. I have a couple of different Oracle decks, and I think I'm going to go by, I'm going to start with my mutable signs, which is Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Yeah. And so we're going to start off with Gemini, and then we're going to jump over into the fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And then we'll end with Cardinal, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Okay. All right, let's jump in. So Spirit, we're going to start with Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. I'm going to see if I can keep up with these signs. And we're starting with Gemini. All right, Gemini, here you go. For Gemini, welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Let's take a look here. For Gemini, what is the energy? Somebody is looking for shopping, right? This could be the focus right now. Some of you may be going on like a shopping trip. You may be needing to go and purchase something right now. Maybe you're looking to buy something. This could be a large purchase. But underneath this too could be the need to pay attention to how you're spending money right now. When this card comes up, there is a little bit of a drawing to understand why you're wanting to shop and making sure it's in the right alignment, right? And not shopping out of like a stress impulse, I want to say. And so this could be on your mind right now. Someone could be out shopping. You could be thinking about going to make a huge purchase. Maybe it's something to give more thinking to before you go out and just do it, and make sure it's not an impulse buy. But someone's thinking about shopping today. For Gemini, lots of reds and oranges. So you could be in a very passionate energy right now. Things could be very heated and very busy for you. I do feel a lot of fire energy around you. And so this could be a very new time in your life. And I don't know why I was getting to someone maybe shopping like for a new wardrobe. You're recognizing that you need some new clothes or something like that. But the energy that Spirit is focused on for you is new beginning and synchronicity. So there could be things that Spirit wants you to pay attention to. You could be beginning something new. I'm hearing starting a new job. Maybe that's why you need to go and shop for some new clothes, starting a new position. There's something that's being aligned right now. Maybe the need to pay attention to the signs that's coming towards you. And so that's what I'm getting for you, Gemini, in the current energy. Let's pull some tarot and see what comes out. What does Gemini need to know right now? I'm going to try to keep each of these very short and sweet. So it does feel like you're starting something new. So if it is a new job, congratulations. If it's like a new position or promotion, congratulations. And so we have the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Coins, which is the Pinnacle. So it does kind of feel like that. It feels like you could be about to start something new or being offered like a new position or a promotion where you'll be stepping into maybe a new way, a new place of work, a new position at work. There's some elevation that's happening with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. It feels like a little bit celebratory. You could be celebrating this right now and rewarding yourself. That's okay too. Maybe that's why you're shopping and treating yourself, because there's something that's been offered to you that's going to be kind of like an upgrade. That's going to bring in more stability for you. Yeah. All good energy. I like this, Gemini. Congratulations. Whatever this is, this new beginning, this upgrade, whatever this is, if it's work, congratulations. If it's you celebrating your own successes in your own way, congratulations. Okay. All right, Gemini, that's for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye. And next we have Virgo. Virgo, welcome. Welcome, Virgo. How you doing? Please like, share, comment. Subscribe if you have not. Let us know how you're doing. Hit that bell so you'll be notified in case we go live in the future, Virgo. We're going to take a look and see what the energies are for you. All right, let's take a look and see what is on your mind right now, Virgo. What's on Virgo's mind right now, Spirit? The color purple. Car. So there could be something that you are handling or dealing with your car right now that's coming up. Something concerning your vehicle. This could also be you stepping into the driver's seat of your life and taking charge in some type of way. It does feel like that. Like there's something that you are taking full accountability for and just stepping into the leader position. Right now, you are taking the lead in some type of way in your life. You've just decided that here. And whatever that is going to end well. Happy ending. Maybe this is all that's been waited for you to actually realize your ability to, take control of the situation and direct it in the way that you want it to go, right? And so whatever this is that you are taking control of, stepping into the driver's seat for, maybe you are purchasing a car or doing something different in regards to your car, it's going to end well with happy ending, or it's going to position you to create the circumstance that you want to bring about the success that you need. All right, we have the King of Wands, the World, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. That King of Wands is definitely putting yourself in the driver's seat. The King of Wands is very motivated to do what he needs to do. Don't need a lot of cheerleading. The King of Wands will be his own cheerleader. Matter of fact, he's probably the cheerleader for those around him. But the World, there's something that you could be bringing to an end while you're stepping into a more leadership role in your life. There's some decision that you could be making that's going to place you in that position, and where you're calling the shots instead of looking for someone else to direct or looking for someone else to do it. That's what this feels like. And the Sun is kind of like that happy ending energy. Look at all this yellow here. Because you are willing to take that risk on yourself and do it yourself, right? This is going to bring in the desired result that you want. Lots of happiness. And whenever I get the Sun, it's long-term. It's not just for a moment or a quick success. This is long-term success. So this is something that you'll step into and you'll realize, I should have done this a long time ago. Now, the Seven of Cups does bring in the energy of needing to be careful, be very cautious with how you are making your decisions and the moves that you're making. Just understand that not every open door is going to be your door. Just because it's open doesn't mean it's yours. And so there's a need to really put your thinking cap on and be discreet. Also, be very wise and observing what's going on around you, right? There's something about just being very cautious with how you move and the choices that you make, okay? And what you accept too. It's almost like there's more responsibility now that you are placing yourself in this position of really getting into that leadership role in your life, whatever this could be, right? It could be different things for each of you, but it's that energy of not looking to others to do what you could have done the whole time and taking that responsibility now, okay? That's what I have for you. Thank you so much. It's going to turn out well. I hear somebody saying it's about time. Okay, that's for you, Gemini. Thanks for stopping by. Next, we have Saggy. Hi, Saggy. How are you doing, Saggy? I almost want to say, hoorah! Dude, I got some folks out there that's on that time. Hoorah! That's what I'm hearing for Saggy. Saggy, how are we doing? Like, share, comment, Saggy. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. We're going to take a look at the energies that's coming in for you right now. If you are just passing by and you're new to the page, please consider subscribing. If you do, feel free to hit the bell so you'll be notified in case we go live or post new content in the future. Okay, Saggy? Let's do it. All right, Saggy, let's take a look. Spirit, what is on Saggy's mind right now? All right, Saggy, we have money. I got money, right? Money for Sagittarius coming in. So Sag, right now could be a time, a very prosperous time for you. Maybe you have an overflow that right now where you are abundant and able to share a lot with others. Maybe this is coming towards you in the near future. There's something about discovering the source of your true power. And it may be connected to your money, how you're looking at money, and understanding the source of where that comes from. A lot of people don't understand that money is really energy. And there's this concept that I heard, if you freely release money, like if you release this idea that, okay, I need money, and just let it easily flow from you and let it easily flow back to you. Like think of it in terms of an energy. There may be concepts like that you're learning about your money. There's something about discovering the source of your true power. And this may be in relation to getting money. Maybe you're learning new techniques or new perceptions around how to bring more money into your life right now, Sagittarius. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know here in this moment? All right. And we have a rebirth coming in for you. At the same time, I feel like there could be things that are changing, things that are being, things that are coming to an end. Of course, my nose would start itching. It never fails. Things that are coming to an end, and then things that are actually beginning at the same time. This rebirth gives me the, what is that bird? The bird that rises from the fire, the phoenix. This gives me that energy. And so if this is in regards to your money, your finance, you could be about to come out of, some lesson around money. For some of you, this could be spiritual as well, I'm hearing. But let's get some tarot and see. There's some type of change that's happening that's going to lead you not only to see things differently, Sagittarius, but to experience things differently. There's a major change happening in your life right now. Ooh, lots of yellow. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Coins, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Lots of yellow out here. And so this could have a lot to do with your solar plexus chakra. How you're showing up in the world could be something that is kind of on the forefront right now, or how you're being perceived by the world. There could be, like I said, there could be some things coming to an end. I have 2 10s out here, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. The way you're seeing things, the way you're perceiving things, the way you are being perceived is coming to an end. I feel like for some of you, this is you releasing the weight of other people's opinions and views of you. You are scratching, the surface clean. You're just wiping it clean and removing yourself from, any need to care about what anyone else thinks. That's the energy I'm getting with the 10 of Swords. And then the 4 of Coins gives me that energy of, this is heart chakra energy, but it also is concerned with, I do feel like your money. Pentacles are money, the physical existence. There's something that you're aware of right now, and you may be guarding it and holding it closely, or understanding the value of what it is that you have in order to utilize it more proficiently. There's some lesson being learned, I still feel right now, that's tapping into your monies right now. And then the 10 of Wands, I do feel like you're really busy. You could be booked and busy for some of you, just really busy working, really carrying a heavy load, may have your arms in different pots doing different things. And there's something to do with right now you doing a lot of things, and those things could have something to do with like the groups that you're a part of. It could be family, close-knit connections. You're very connected and active within those circles for you right now. But overall, there's a lot changing perception-wise, whether that's you being perceived or how you're perceiving the world. And I feel like your very existence when it comes to the physical realm is actually about to take a huge shift. It's in the middle of like some type of reform. That's what it feels like. And so whatever that is, there's a lot of change that's headed towards you right now. 2 tens, right? There's a new beginning that's about to happen for you in more ways than one, Sagittarius, okay? Hold on. So if you have been having a difficult time, Spirit is saying, okay, we got it. Don't worry about it. We got it. Okay. That's for you, Saggy. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, share, comment, Saggy. I'm still hearing that hoorah. So if you are somebody that's in some type of group or sorority or some type of alumni that has that, that's what I'm hearing. And so this could be a message for you. Okay. All right. Till next time, take care of yourself, Saggy. Next, we have Pisces. Pisces, how are we doing, Pisces? I hope you all are well. Like, share, comment. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. It is a pleasure to read for you today. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Okay, let's jump in. Welcome. All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look. What is on Pisces' mind right now? Got your current energies here. Give me 1 second. Congratulations, Pisces. You are the first card that dropped during this reading. And the card that you got is Partay. Partay, Pisces. For some of you, you could be about to celebrate in some type of way. You could be having a party or planning a party, planning some type of celebration. This could also be you about to be celebrated as well, or you needing to celebrate yourself. That could go either way. There's something about a gathering here or a celebration that you're focused on right now, or maybe you're thinking about giving some type of gathering or celebration. You're planning this, okay, to bring people together. Let's see. And what does Spirit have you focused on? So there's something with nature that you're being called to. So this could be a time to allow yourself to unwind, to go out and ground yourself, to go out and connect with Mother Earth, with nature, to connect with your natural element, Pisces. There may be a need. There's a lot of green at the bottom of this too. So there could be a need for grounding right now. That could be very important. And so the 2 colors that are very prominent in both of these cards are green and purple, right? And greens are all about the heart chakra. So there could be something that needs, that could use a little love when it comes to attending to yourself and to what it is that you need. And it could also be, when we look at purples, we're looking at these upper chakras, like the crown chakra, maybe taking a look and focusing on your connection with yourself and balancing that out, grounding when it comes to how you're seeing yourself and connecting with yourself and everyone else as well. Okay, that's what's coming through here. Let's see what else for Pisces right now. For Pisces. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, 2 4s out here. 4 for me always represents, it's a master number that talks about healing, the master healer, taking healing to a whole nother level. And so that could be something that sticks out right now. Healing. The 4 of Wands is all about celebration. That is that energy of partying. It's like a group coming together to celebrate a certain cause, right? Or to acknowledge something through celebration. Now the 5 of Swords comes out as well, which means there's some conflict that may be in the air, but it's followed by the 4 of Swords, which says that this is not a time to do that. This is not a time to answer in conflict. This is a time to lay low and to not respond. This is a time to rest and pour that energy that you would use to fight, to pour it into yourself. You need it more than this dispute or this conflict. You need that energy more than anything else. And so I feel like Spirit is saying this is a time maybe even to prepare for this big celebration, for what's about to happen. There's almost like a sense of needing to rest and recuperate and pour into yourself right now. There's something that you need. And the Two of Wands comes in, very fiery energy. Wands are always fiery. And the twos are all about partnerships and collaborations and balance, right? The Two of Wands talks about choosing a path, choosing which path you will take. So you may be just dealing with a very important decision right now. There's something you've been chewing on, a very important decision in regards to possibly even, those around you. And so this is a very important energy that you're in, because it says that there is a need to really stop and pour into yourself. Stop giving out energy, because you need to pour that into yourself. And it could also be saying that there's a better way to use that energy, right? It could be saying that too. And so overall, I do see the energy of celebration coming in around you, and the need for rest, Pisces. Those are the two very strong messages coming through for you. And that it may be because of this celebration why you need to rest, so that you're able to really enjoy it and have peace of mind for this, right? This celebration. And so whatever that is, enjoy it, Pisces, and make sure that you take care of yourself and get some rest is what Spirit wants you to do, okay? That energy is better spent on you. Thank you, Pisces, for stopping by. It has been Blood Moon Oracle. It's a pleasure reading for you. Till next time. And those were my mutable signs. So my mutable signs are usually the signs that are very fluid and flexible. And so whatever's happening right now, you could be just kind of going with the flow and just, doing what it do, not really disturbed by the changes that are happening. Because as a mutable sign, you just got it like that. You're able to weather any storm. And so next we have the fixed signs. Excuse me. All right, Taurus, you are first for the fixed signs. Let's take a look. Like, share, comment. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. We're taking a look at the energies that you're focused on right now, what Spirit might want you to focus on, and then general information around that, okay? So welcome, Taurus. If you are first heading across the page for the first time, consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Hit the bell if you feel led. Okay, so let's see what's coming out for you, Taurus. Taurus, Spirit, what's on Taurus's mind right now? So Taurus, you're thinking about food. You could be thinking about food right now. What you're eating or what you're going to eat. Maybe you're thinking about having some type of celebration and you're going to be the one providing the food selection. If it's not food, it could also be really honing in and thinking about what it is that you're taking in. This could be mentally, it could be physically as well. It could also be energetically, right? Who you're connecting to and allowing to be ingested in your body, spiritually, mentally, physically. And so this could be something that you're focused on right now. Maybe you are trying to curb and be more cautious with what you're intaking. There's something about focusing on that right now for you. Maybe you're fasting, right? Maybe you've decided to fast from watching certain things or listening to certain things, or fasting from social media. There's something about intake here that you're focused on, okay? Let's see here. Individuality is what Spirit is wanting you to focus on. There's something here about understanding your path is set apart. You're not everybody, and everybody is not you. As a matter of fact, I could be talking to someone who's being called into a leadership position. And that's why you may be being called to separate from things that may be okay for other people. I don't know why I'm getting that energy of fasting, right? Or cutting something off. And it's not the fact that it's right or wrong, but it's like the path that you're being called to. And so there's something about 11 is a master number. That could be your master number. And so you could be someone who is very, very highly inspirational and outgoing. This is a card that really asks you to step into your authenticity, Taurus, to really allow yourself to be released from any restrictions or any imposed ideas that anyone, or you may have even put on yourself to fit in or align. Speak your truth, stand in your authenticity, and stand apart as called, okay? That is the energy I'm getting for you. For Taurus, what else, Spirit? It's almost like there's something that you're serving to the world, Taurus. Let's see, what else for Taurus? You did have the world come out for you. And so, yep. So we have the Knight of Coins, the Four of Wands, the World, and the Hierophant. So it feels like I'm start with the World and the Hierophant, this ending of one way to embrace something, some teaching, some learning that you'll be stepping into here, or maybe you're already doing it, that's positioning you in some type of way. And it's almost like a higher learning, or even graduating after doing the learning into this position. I feel like you're somebody that will end up being a source of wisdom for people. People will come to you for advice and guidance in some type of way. There's a community. I do feel like you're very supported a lot by community. And then the Knight of Pentacles is almost being offered something, maybe a position, maybe some type of opportunity, or you offering this to others. The Knight of Pentacles always gives me shaman energy. And so this could be in the capacity of healing. It could be. Maybe that's what you're being prepared for right now. Okay. That's why you're being called away from certain things. And I just feel like Spirit is just confirming that. Yeah, that's what we're saying, you know? And so don't think it's strange. Not that it's right or wrong. It's not a matter of right or wrong. It's a matter of preparation. Okay. And I feel like whatever this is going to allow you to easily step in and operate where you're being called. Okay. Thank you, Taurus. Take care. All right, let's go ahead and go to our next, which is Leo. Oh, and I forgot to put on Taurus's. I'm sorry, Taurus. I'm going to put it up for you 1 second, okay? There you go. Taurus in the house. I'm sorry, Taurus. And that was a pretty deep reading too. Okay, so that's for you, Taurus. All right, next we have Leo. Leo, how are we doing, Leo? Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle, Leo. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe, go ahead and hit the bell if you feel led, so you'll be notified in case we go live in the future. You could also comment if you feel led to do so too. So let's see what's coming in for Leo. Where are you at? What's on your mind right now, Leo? All right, so let's see what's on Leo's mind today, Spirit. Right now, teeth comes out for you, Leo. Teeth. Okay. Take a big bite out of life. So there's something about communication with you, Leo. I feel like is really standing out for you right now. Red could be a color that is really highlighted for you right now. In her mouth, though, there's something about a boat sailing on the sea. I don't know if you're talking about a vacation, but there's some talk about doing something maybe on the water. have to pull out the card on this one because I am. There's something, I do feel like there might be something that you're wanting to share, or you are something you're chewing on right now and just thinking about how you can share it. There's something about wanting to express something, but being very careful about how you do it. And so you're giving extra thought to it because you're concerned about making sure that the message is empowering and uplifting, but also one that enlightens as well. And so this could be, you know, you chewing on something right now. That's what I feel like. Something about communication that's coming through for you right now. So let's see. And what about spirit? What is spirit concerned? Listen, I can't make this up, y'all. Tell me I'm lying. This is what came out. Communication. There is something here about communication that's coming through, and it's a master number 33. You're very concerned, and I feel like I'm talking to someone who's very compassionate. You could be a master number 33, but there's something about you wanting to, you needing to express something. It's like fire shut up in your bones. You got to say it, but it's more how to say it. You're crafting how to say it with compassion and something that's going to be beneficial, not just talking, right? You want to be effective with what you say, and you want to say it possibly with love and integrity, right? There's something about communication coming through, and spirit may be confirming, yeah, you should say it. What else for Leo here? All right, Two of Wands, that's that choice coming out. You deciding how you're going to do something, which road you'll take, which path is going to be the right one. You're making a decision about something right now. The Hierophant comes out as well. This could be something that's very aligned with tradition. It could be something aligned with your values, your beliefs. This could be something you intend to be uplifting and enlightening, something that will lift people. And then the Five of Wands, it could also be something that will disseminate confusion. The Five of Wands feels very scattered energy, like maybe having lots of energies, but having different ideas. Everybody has their own idea. And this could be something that actually brings things together. Maybe, you've been given a message. You're trying to figure out how to say that, right? And spirit does want you to say it. But there's something to chew on because it's also how you say it. It's like, performing surgery. It's very delicate, right? And so there's something that you've been given to do, and you're deciding how you want to do that. It's very important. It's going to be something that's very beneficial, that's going to uplift. And so that's where you are right now, Leo. I don't know who you are, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. And I do feel like you will be honored if you're able, if you do this, because I don't feel like this is going to be something from you. This is something you've been given to say or to do. Okay. It's a divine message that you're chewing on right now. And so say the dang thing, right? All right. That's for you, Leo. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right. Next we have Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. We are taking a look today at what's going on with you energy-wise. We're just going to tap into the energy, what you're thinking about, what spirit says is like important right now for you. Like, share, comment. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. It's a pleasure to speak to you today, my Scorpio friends. And so if you feel led and this is your first time passing through, consider subscribing if you would, and hitting the bell so you'll be notified in the future. So let's get your message out here, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see. So what is currently on Scorpio's mind? Let's see. Animal. Embrace your wild side. So animal comes out for you. I don't know if you have a pet, that is kind of on your mind right now. For some of you, it could be a pet bird. It could be a bird that meets you every time you step outside, or a bird that comes and sits and perches somewhere near your home on a window sill, on a balcony. You have some connection with a bird. For some of you, this could be you connecting with your wild side, your innate being, right? That part of you that is untamed and a little bit free. Spirit is allowing you to embrace that right now. For some of you, the wild side, the natural side that, is being a little bit free right now, not making yourself be governed by rules, right? There's a lot of ways that we can do that. For some of you, you could be going out into nature or wanting to connect with nature and allow yourself to be released from all of the rules and restrictions of society. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Feels very spiritual too. 77, definitely a spiritual number. It is a master number. That could be a significant number. There's something very spiritual that's coming through for you, Scorpio. And so for someone, you are definitely tapping into, I feel like, the innate part of who you are. You're releasing something restrictive so that you can express that part of you. It could be you connecting with nature. It could be you opening up to a specific side of who you are and what you believe. It feels spiritual. And it feels like it could be something in practice, okay? What else for Scorpio here? Okay, so we have the Magician, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So we have a pair coming out here, the King and the Queen of Swords. But on the one side, on the Queen of Swords side, there's the Seven of Wands, which feels like there may be a little bit of guardedness up on one hand, on one side of this. On the other side is the Magician, is the manifestation of this, of something. Maybe this ability to entertain and to embrace everything that goes against what feels right? When we open up to our natural side, and I feel like this could be for some just the divine balance within. For others, it could actually be a match, a pair that you're dealing with in the physical, but it could also be a balancing of the masculine and the feminine energies within you when it comes to how you're thinking, how you're perceiving. It is Swords energy. What's sticking out is animals. Like I said, there's some connection with animals here. It could be birds. It could be dogs. There's lots of dogs in both of these. You could be a dog lover. You could be surrounded by animals, by dogs or birds. And so there's a polarity here. There's the pull, but then there's the boundary that's happening here too. And so there's something about entering into this very spiritual energy where you're allowing yourself to embrace your wild side and release yourself from all restrictions that you've placed on yourself so that you can enter into this deeper aspect of your innate being. This is very interesting energy, Scorpio. And there's a balance here. Though you're open to this exploration, there's also this sense of boundary that you have up as well. So whatever this is, it feels like a divine balance that's happening here. It could be within yourself. It could be with a connection that you have, okay? But there's a lot going on there. You're focusing on trying to allow yourself to move freely. That's what I feel like. But at the same time, remain in your spiritual integrity, right? There's this tug of war going on inside of you, I feel like, Scorpio, right now. And it's okay. I got lots of sevens. Sevens could be important. There there's something that is, I feel like spirit is definitely purposeful with this experience, whatever this is. It's very spiritual, spirit led. It's very divine. Okay. That's what I'm getting. I'll let you put the pieces together, whether that's something happening internally, a divine balance happening, or whether that's something outside of yourself within your connections. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Next, we have Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. And we are going to take a look at the energies coming in for you right now today. I hope you are well, Aquarius. And I hope you have been well. I hope you're enjoying this weekend. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel led. Let's take a look and see what is on your mind. All right. So let's take a look. What is on your mind right now, Aquarius? So I got two cards. You're the first one that two cards came out. So I'm going to take them both. Spirit is telling me to take them both. On one hand, you have the airplane coming out. Spread your wings and fly. You may be experiencing like some type of event where you are able to experience something different, something exciting. This could be you getting out and having adventures and allowing yourself to experience different things in the world, maybe that you have yet to experience. Spread your wings and fly gives me the indication of you being able to allow yourself to pick up and go, right? Flying indicates a sense of freedom and liberation. Untie yourself from certain things so that you can go and experience. So that may be one thing that's on your mind. The other one is the internet coming out. And the internet is all about you understanding, maybe you're tapping into the energy of being connected in a way that you've never been connected before. And understanding how you are interconnected with everything, like to the point where you have this sense of feeling of everything and everyone, understanding that you are, in fact, everything and everyone. There's some understanding of that. I feel like that might be coming in for you, and understanding that has liberated you in some type of way. And you are allowing yourself to be liberated and go with it. For somebody is unhooking themselves so that they can go and experience. I have spiritual partnership coming out. I don't know if you are exploring or connected with someone specifically when it comes to learning things spiritual or growing spiritually. This feels like some type of possible guidance-ship or mentorship, something that will usher you further into your spiritual journey and anchor you deeper too. If you do not have that, being that you're coming into this place where you will be liberated spiritually, where you'll have a greater understanding of how you are connected within the world, this may be spirit guiding you to get more guidance if you don't have any at the moment, to seek guidance, right? With this experience. Let's see what else is coming in for Aquarius. Very exciting energy. Let's see. For Aquarius. For Aquarius. For some of you, this doesn't have to be spiritual. It could actually be religious as well. I'm hearing that. So we have the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Magician. Yeah, this is big things happening for you, Aquarius. Big growth. That's going to lead to a fulfillment. I feel like that's going to be very well worth the journey with the Sun and the Magician. This is you seeking and manifesting this experience, the spiritual experience or religious experience with the Hierophant here. And the Six of Cups is something or someone. This could point to someone included here from your childhood or from your past, and someone that, or maybe you are thinking back and relating in some way back to your past, that gives good vibes though. It's a good memory. or this is somebody from your past that represents good in terms of your future. This could be you referring back to the past in order to move forward, right? There's some roots here that you're digging into and finding out about. Maybe some of you are digging into your lineage, researching things that's very empowering for you and affirming as you move forward into this next part of your journey. But it feels very spiritual and very exciting. Like you're learning some new things about yourself, I feel like. Yeah. So that's what I get. Spread your wings and fly and embrace the fact that you are the world. There is no part of the world that is not you. That's huge, right? And so with that being understood, that releases us from a lot of restrictions that we may have placed on ourselves. And so I feel like this is a moment of spiritual growth for you that you are aware of right now. And Spirit is supporting you, okay? So that's for you, Aquarius. I say run with it. Take it and go. It feels very powerful for me, whatever this is that you're tapping into right now. And so, you know, what's for you is for you. It just simply waits for you to catch up to it. And it feels like you have done just that. And so those are my fixed signs. And so the fixed signs are usually the signs that have a difficult time transitioning. I didn't really get a lot of change or transitioning happening, except for Aquarius. Aquarius is really entering into like this new experience or season that seems really deeply embedded in values and belief systems, maybe even history and lineage, right? And it's forging them forward. But for the most part, the fixed signs are signs that are stable. They're the most grounded because, they're the ones that are planted. Unlike the mutable, which are always transitioning, they're very comfortable with moving a lot, changing a lot, jumping from thing to thing. And then unlike the cardinal too, which is usually the starters, right? They're the ones that get things cracking. The fixed signs are right in the middle. And so there's not a lot of movement that happens anyway, because it's the very grounded, stable part of process where you find the fixed signs. And so next we have the cardinal signs, and we're starting off with Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. It is a pleasure reading for you. Come on in, have a seat, grab some tea and your popcorn, because we're going to take a look and see what's going on for you. We're just basically tapping into the energies, getting a feel of what's going on. Aries, what's on your mind right now, Aries? Let's take a look. These are our cardinal signs, the ones that get things cracking. These are our starters. Child is coming out for you. Child. So this may be a time where you are allowing your inner child to come out and play, maybe giving yourself permission to entertain those very youthful, childlike energies. Maybe you're doing something that you haven't done in a long time that's inspiring that childlike energy. Maybe you are feeling a sense of wonder, right now in life with what's happening for you. And it could have a lot to do with your home life. Domestic harmony feels very secure and solid and very vibrant, right? Everything around home could be going really well and just, very beautiful right now, very safe. And so for those of you that are entering back into that childlike energy, that's very healing. It's safe to do that right now. So whatever that is, it feels like very beautiful, loving, like having someone reach out to you as you're reaching out to them, having your needs met, and just being very well taken care of right now. And Spirit, is okay with you being in that energy, that very playful energy. It's safe to do it, okay? All right, so I have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Moon. Now, the energy does feel really safe and really loving and kind and it feels very warm when it comes to your home front, everything that's around you. But there's still some healing that could be being done. The Eight of Swords says that there is possibly some things that you may be working on releasing. Maybe you're working on some things internally within yourself. Just because it looks good on the outside doesn't always mean that it's all good on the inside. We could absolutely have everything peachy creamy and still be healing. We're all a work in progress. And so there's always things that will arise for us to heal. So there's something that's coming up right now for you to heal, right? With the Eight of Swords. There's something there. You entering into your childlike energy may in fact assist in that. Maybe this is you thinking back to something that needs to be healed from your childhood and allowing yourself to go there so that it can be healed or understood better. The King of Swords, I do feel like for someone, I don't know why I'm feeling like very cutthroat energy, very icy energy, very cold. And then we have the Five of Swords on the other side. There could be someone that's rubbing you the wrong way. It could be someone that is giving you a hard time because they see this beautiful experience that you're having and it's rubbing them the wrong way. Maybe this is their projection on you that you're dealing with here, and you're putting up a boundary, for what you are willing and not willing to deal with. But allowing yourself to still be in a good energy about it and be kind of playful, in a way that protects you. Okay. I have the High Priestess. There's something that and it doesn't necessarily have to be said. It could just be felt. It could just be known. There's something here that that's hidden underneath the surface, but and it's a little bit of a conflict that's coming up here. Nevertheless, Aries, I'm seeing you really embracing this very childlike, innocent energy. Maybe in response to it. This is your way of healing through this, okay? And it feels very beautiful because it feels like you have a lot of support on the home front. And so this could be something that's from the outside trying to come in and disturb the beautiful energy that you have. Very conflictual energy. I'm not sure where that's coming from or who that is. It's just showing up here. But you see it, you know it, you feel it. Even though it hasn't been said, you can see it and you can feel it clearly. And so, give yourself permission to play and to heal whatever needs to be healed. I don't believe anything happens by chance. I think all of our interactions and all of our connections in some way play as a part of our development, our personal, spiritual character development. It's all purposeful. Okay. Sometimes it's just to remind us to be thankful, to remember who we are and how fortunate we are. It's sometimes just a reminder to guard what we have as well. But there's something about giving yourself permission, even right now, even as these energies may be coming up, to enjoy the moment, even if that means go back into, this childlike energy so that you can see things in a more pure light. Understanding that it's working some way for your good. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. A little bit of conflictual energy for you. That's different. But it doesn't feel like it's you. It feels like something outside of you that you're aware of. Okay. And so that's what I have for you. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, comment, Aries. It's nice to see you. Until next time, we'll see you. All right, now we have, what is that? Aries, Cancer. I couldn't read my own writing. All right, so Cancer, how are we doing, Cancer? Let's take a look here. Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to Blood Moon Oracle. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not and you feel led to hit the bell, please do so. So we're going to take a look and see what's on your mind, what spirit, brings up to focus on, some additional energies around you, information. And so let's take a look for you, Cancer. Welcome. All right, Cancer, what is on your mind right now for Cancer? So we have a award coming out for you, Cancer. Shopping jumped out too. So for some of you, you could be thinking of making a purchase, some kind of purchase right now, or maybe rewarding yourself in some type of way, recognizing that it's a good time to do something nice for yourself. So you're looking to purchase something. But moreover, the award card comes out, allowing you an opportunity to receive, right? Accolades, recognition, some type of well-earned praise right now, I feel like is what you're thinking about. Maybe you've just finished something, or maybe you've reached a major, success on your journey. Maybe you did something huge that deserves, reward or an award, right? Maybe people are seeing that and are wanting to celebrate you and acknowledge your success, your accomplishment. I'm also getting teacher, learner, right? There's something about teaching or learning here that comes out for you. This might have something to do with this accomplishment that you're feeling really good about, I'm hearing. So this is what's coming out for you. It does feel very spiritual for me. And so I have the Queen of Swords coming out here, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So I do see you put a lot of work in here with the Ten of Wands, and you may have actually, like I said, just finished some major accomplishment, and now you're entering into, with the Ace of Wands here, you have a new beginning that Spirit has given you, opening up a new opportunity on the next part of your journey now that you finished this work. This may require you making some decisions on how you will proceed forward. These decisions may come in as difficult, as dilemmas. With the Two of Swords here, you may need to stop and take a really hard look at how you will move forward. The Queen of Wands comes in bringing this very strategic, very skeptical, needing to really take a deep look, a deep discerning look, right now. Maybe you are in that energy, just a very low tolerance for BS type of energy, right? The Queen of Swords can be very icy, but underneath all of the queens is still a bit of nurturing, right? It's almost like there is possibly a need to be in this energy, right? There's a need for it. It's not just happening just because, but there's something here about accepting accolades and accepting earned praise for some type of work that you've done in this moment. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And so Spirit is just saying, yeah, allow yourself to be celebrated. You deserve it. You work for it. You have worked for it, and it's due. It's due. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you for stopping by, and congratulations. Whatever that milestone is, or that major success that you have just accomplished, congratulations, and keep going. Spirit says, let yourself be supported and rewarded and celebrated, okay? All right, Cancer, thank you for stopping by. That's for you. Until next time. Next, we have Libra. Hello, Libra. Like, share, comment. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. I hope you are well today, Libra, and enjoying your weekend. Let's take a look and see what's coming in for you. We're going to take a look at what's on your mind right now, what Spirit feels might be important right now, and other energies that come through for you. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, Libra, we're going to take a look and see what is on your mind right now. What is on Libra's mind right now? Vacation, okay. The ocean. Needing to go and touch the water. Somebody is being called to go and connect with the waters, connect with the ocean, connect with a fresh running body of water. This could also be you wanting to release yourself from any routines or restrictions right now, going on vacation, just going with the flow and allowing yourself to get the glow. Okay. Ocean comes out for you. This could be a time of downtime for you, or you're needing one. You're thinking of how you can do this for yourself right now, or when you will be able to do that. Maybe you have planned it and you're about to do it. Spirit is saying this is a good time to do that too. For some reason, I don't know if some of you might just have free time open to go and do something out in nature or connect with this body of water. The Spirit is saying this is a good time to do it. The card that fell was rebirth. So there's something that's changing here. There's an ending and a new beginning that's happening for you, Libra, right now. This might be the perfect time to allow yourself to go and be refreshed and to release yourself from any of them old routines, old patterns, and to be open to go with the flow and to create some new ones. Okay. You could be someone who has red hair. You could be someone who is an Amazon, right? And I say that lovingly. I'm an Amazon. That just means big women, okay? Powerful women. All right, I have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, that adds a different flair. The Knight of Wands. So there could be something that is being offered to you, an opportunity to do something specific, some offer of some kind coming towards you. Now, for some of you, this could place you in a position to be more sovereign, have a little bit more control over your life, your situation. This could be something that you absolutely love, something that connects with your passions and your heart, but at the same time allows you an opportunity to do it as like a job or a career. I'm getting that energy here. It could be in some way working with the public or working with people or working with others, connecting. I'm getting that with the Queen of Cups. Connection is important here. But also there's a sense of sovereignty with what's being offered here too. And, but there's a major choice coming in around this. Now, for some of you, this could be being able to work with someone that you are involved with. For others, this could be a major decision, just a high-level decision on the table here for you. You could be making, major decisions in life right now, too. It could be around relationships. It could be around you choosing yourself. You seeing things differently and moving accordingly. There's just really, with the rebirth coming out, there's some major changes that are happening that are it's forcing you to make some pretty heavy decisions right now about your sovereignty, you holding your own weight, and stepping into something that's more fulfilling. I feel like you're being offered this opportunity, this power to make these decisions over your life. I don't know what your previous circumstance was, but there's the sense of coming into this new space where you'll be more able to decide for yourself. For some of you, this could be a rebirth around a connection that you have. And it could be with a Taurus or it could be with a Taurus. I don't know why Taurus is coming out really strong here. Or a Gemini. Gemini is coming out too. A Sagittarius is coming out as well. For some reason, I feel like you are concerned, though, with really getting some rest, some recuperation, going somewhere where you can be replenished is what's on your mind. And that's good, because if you are able to get to that place where you are whole, where you're able to fill your own cup, then you can make better decisions, right? And so, yes, a lot is changing right now. There's a rebirth happening. There are things that are ending, opportunities opening up. And so there's major decisions on the table right now. You want to be at your very best right now. And it's important too, the Knight of Wands can tend to be a little bit rushed into decisions without really thinking it through. And so I feel like this is also you taking that respite so that you can be in a more relaxed state. Again, decisions are going to be important right now, and rushing in would probably not serve you the best. This is something that you may need to give yourself a bit to think about and weigh the options, and find out a little bit more about what it will be that will be fulfilling for you. Your decisions need to be based on you, not others. Okay, I'm hearing that very clearly. And so there's a lot that's changing, and it's changing around in your favor, Libra. And you're right to think about, getting some rest and some something that's going to refill your energy, right? So if you are able to go to the ocean, that would be perfect. Okay, that would be perfect. And so do you is what I hear Spirit saying. Okay, that's for you, Libra. Thank you for stopping by. And then lastly, we have Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome, Cap, to Blood Moon Oracle. And we are going to take a look at the energies that you are exuding, the energies that's on you right now, and take a look and see what Spirit has to say and what other energies are around you as well. Okay, so let's just take a look here for Capricorn. Welcome. All right, Capricorn, if you would be so kind to like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not and you're just passing by for the first time. Hit the bell if you feel led to do so. That would allow you to be notified in case I go live or post content just like this. So Capricorn, you are last, but of course not least, right? You know that. And so let's see what's on your mind. Ooh, Capricorn, we have money. Money for Capricorn. So for some of you, money is actually the energy that you're thinking about right now. And this could be you, dealing with some form of money right now, money management, looking at money differently, maybe even strategizing in a different way when it comes to money. For some reason, money is coming out for you very heavily. And this is all about seeing money. And dealing with the source of it, right? And so whatever that means for you, there's something about dealing with money and seeing the source of it as your true power. And this might even be understanding that money is an energy, right? It's not just a thing or a resource. It's actually an energy. And so for some of you, you may be learning new ways to see and deal with money right now, or wanting to. Drop the card. All right. And your card is personal growth. And so someone is experiencing something that's leading them into, growth in some type of way. It could be around money. It's a 7. So I tend to think that 7s are spiritual. And so maybe you're thinking of money, and maybe Spirit is inviting you to kind of think of money in more of a spiritual way. We can definitely do that as well, too. But there's some personal growth that Spirit is inviting in right now. Let's get some more information with the tarot for Capricorn right now. I do feel like this doesn't have to be money, but there are things right now that are happening in life that's offering opportunities to grow, to advance, to go deeper, understand more. And so we have the Chariot, the 3 of Coins, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. And so whatever this is, first of all, the Chariot is this very unstoppable energy, right? So you're going hard in the paint when it comes to work. That's what I feel like. You could be like pushing extra hard to cross your T's and dot your I's, and just exemplifying this very proficient energy when it comes to your work. So much so, the 3 of Coins sets you apart. There's something about you that stands apart from everyone else that may be gaining attention and notoriety for the type of work that you do. You are very motivated to do this with the Chariot, unstoppable energy. And so there could be goals that you set for yourself, and you are determined to meet them with flying colors. Maybe you've determined to make a certain amount, right? And you are pushing yourself to hit that limit. I also have the Queen of Wands, which is that same energy, that same motivational, dynamic energy. But it leads to the Five of Swords. Is there some conflict that you're experiencing? Standing in this very powerful energy, is there some conflict there? It almost feels like it could be. Now, that conflict that you're experiencing could very well be the motivator for this personal growth, right? We don't grow in comfort. We know that there's always a need for a little bit of challenge, some type of friction, something just barely just rubbing us the wrong way that causes us to stay on our P's and Q's and to grow, right? That's the stuff that growth is made of, right? And so I do feel like there could be something here that maybe presents a challenge to this very tenacious energy that you hold, Capricorn. Maybe people are threatened by it, and they challenge that. Whatever that is, just understand that is just the thing that's being used to initiate this personal growth. Okay. That's all it is. And you don't even have to take it personal. Just chop it up as part of the game. Okay. But I do feel that here, there's something about your money that you are very much set on and intent. You are engaged with, and you're pushing that envelope, whatever that is. And so, but there's also some other things happening here that's causing you to grow personally, emotionally, or spiritually. Okay. That's what that is. Okay. No need to take it personal. It's all about growth. How else can we grow unless we're put in uncomfortable situations every now and then? So there could be some conflict happening. It could be competition. It could be jealousy or envy. That Five of Swords gives that strife type of energy. But I feel like it's an energy outside of you. It's someone outside of you that may be feeling this about this energy that you carry as the Queen of Wands. And so it could be a Queen of Wands competing with you. Okay. But that's what I have. I do feel like you are very much focused on, your successes. You may not even see this, right? You may not even see it. You may be so focused and channeled into what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish. You don't even see this. Well, other people see it, which is okay, right? But just understand not to take things personally. Just use it as a stepping stone to lift yourself up higher if that comes across to you. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. You doing like an exceptional job at work and being noticed for it. People are seeing the difference, how you're set apart with what you bring to the table. It's beautiful energy. And so that's what's coming in for you. This focus around your money and the opportunity for personal growth. Okay. So that is my readings for all of the signs I got through. And I think I did really good. I think I averaged about maybe 5 to 7 minutes per sign. Yay. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes, that's very good for me because y'all know I can be long-winded, but I did it. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm going to timestamp these so that you can easily go to where your sign is. So yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, Cancer. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not and you're just now stopping by to say hello. If you want to stop by and say hi, let me know how you're doing, you can do that. My email is lettyspeak@gmail.com. And until next time, thank you for stopping by. It has been Blood Moon Oracle. Bring in the general energies coming in right now. And I will see you all next time. Take your time. Don't you rush. Ooh, baby, I'm a dog.